everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jessica. This is my rolling project pan update for the month of June, and in this project I am working on around 10, although this year I have been going on more than 10. Right now I have 13 items in this project, and my goal for these items for the most part is to use them up. Occasionally I have a goal to hit a pan in this project or some kind of usage goal, but for the most part these are all items that I am trying to empty and that I get to share the satisfying progress with all of you. So if you are interested in seeing how I'm doing in my rolling project pan, definitely stay tuned. And if you're new here and you like panning content, or you like me, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you stick around. Let's jump into this video. A quick little housekeeping note for all of you before we get started. I am leaving for a big trip in just a couple days. So if you notice a lapse in uploads from me, that is why. I'm leaving for London on Sunday. That's 2 days from today. And then I will be gone in London and Paris for 2 straight weeks. And I obviously will not be filming any makeup content while I am there, but I will be hopefully uploading a couple videos during my absence. So you'll be seeing a few videos from me, but not very many. And I'll also probably be late in a few of my updates for when I return because, you know, catching up with life and getting back into the swing of things can be hard after vacation. So my apologies in advance. I'm sure you all understand, and I'm just happy to provide the content for you that I can. So let's get started. The first product that has been in this project since January is this Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick. This is in the shade Chihuahua, and it's one of their little miniature size liquid lipsticks, which they don't make this liquid lipstick anymore. Kind of a bummer because I love it. This is the lipstick that is on my lips today, and it's so pretty, perfect for every day, really easy to wear, and I have quite been enjoying it. Here's what it was looking like when I first brought it into the project, actually back in November. It was weighing 8.7 grams. And the past months of progress are really quite minimal. I am making progress as far as the weight goes, but you really don't see a lot of progress visually, but we are definitely doing our best. It's gonna need to be quite low in that component, but this just seems to be the lipstick that never ends. And there still seems to be quite a bit of product remaining in there. Here's what this lipstick was looking like last month. It was down to 7 grams. I reached for it 7 additional times this month, making for 63 uses total. And here's what it's looking like today. Today it's weighing 6.83 grams, so I've used 0.17 grams of product, and it is still going strong. So this one will probably be with me for the next several months, maybe even till the end of the year, maybe longer than that, I don't know, but I'm determined to use up this lipstick. And while it's not my favorite shade for the summertime, it's not like the brightest, most vibrant shade for the summer, I'll definitely get a lot of use of this in the fall. So maybe I'll amp it up a little bit more then. But for now it's staying in, and we're just chipping away at it bit by bit. This next item has been in the project since December, and it is a Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop in the shade Krinkle. My goal for this item is just to hit pan on it, and it's been quite a roller coaster with this item. Here's what it was looking like in December when I first brought it in. It was weighing 18.74 grams. I've just been using it here and there while it's been in this project, so the progress pictures are not going to show a lot of difference from month to month, but I have been reaching for it consistently, like once or twice each month. Maybe I did miss a month or two, but I have just been doing my best. It's kind of an unusual shade, so it's not the easiest shade to reach for. Here's what it was looking like last month. It was weighing 18.78 grams. I reached for it 2 times this month, making for 10 uses total. And here's what it's looking like today. Today it's down to 18.77 grams, so I used 0.01 grams of product. And as you can see, we still do not have a pan. There is a slight little dip starting to form in there, but no pan in sight yet. I have a sad story to share with this Super Shock Shadow. I added a facial oil to this Super Shock Shadow to revive it and make it a little bit more emollient. That was, I think, 2 months ago. So that bumped up the weight of this product. But since adding that oil to this shadow, it has gone completely rancid. I can smell it from here. It smells terrible. I went to use it the other day and I just almost gagged. Even now, like, it has to get away from me. It smells so bad. So that is the end of the Super Shock Shadow, which is okay. It's not really a shade that I really loved, and I just was really struggling to use it. So it got 10 uses. It didn't get a pan. We're not gonna meet that goal, but it has definitely gone bad. So although some people have suggested using facial oil to use on your Super Shock shadows to make them a little creamier to revive them, I would strongly recommend against it unless there's a different oil that I should have used. I think I just used like a rosehip oil or something like that. It's nasty, nasty, nasty. So this one is going in the garbage. We're rolling it out. Goal is not met. Womp womp, but at least we get to work on something different and not be tortured by this eyeshadow anymore. This next item is going to be in my project for the entire year, and I'm just trying to use it as much as I can. And it is this liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors in the shade Stone. I have been trying to use this 5 times every month, and I haven't been able to reach that goal in the past few months, but I still have been making some progress on it. So when I first brought this into the project in January, it was weighing 28.16 grams. As of last month, it was weighing 27.64 grams. I reached for it 4 times this month, making for 21 uses total. And here's what it's looking like today. Today it's weighing 27.53 grams. So I've used 0.11 grams of product. And I should be at 25 uses by now, but we are 4 uses behind. So I'm gonna try and make up those uses at some point so that at the end of the year, I've used this at least 60 times. And I'm really hoping to get close to emptying this out. It's quite an experiment, this one. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do with it. I have no idea of how much product is in there, but it's still going strong. Even though it has like a big window in there, we still have no problem with using it. And I love this shade, but it's not great for the summertime, so I'm hoping to make up those uses in the fall and winter, which is, you know, coming up faster than we all think. So this one's staying in, and I'm gonna try and keep up with those uses from month to month and try and be consistent with this one so we have some good progress for you for next update. I have a similar story with this pigment, this eye pigment that I'm trying to use this year. I'm just trying to use it as much as possible, at least 5 times each month. This is from Your Minerals Sweden. It's in the shade Brown Hypnotic. I brought this into the project in January. It was weighing 14.41 grams. I've been trying to reach for it 5 times every month. Here's what it was looking like last month. It was weighing 14.34 grams. I reached for it just 1 time this month, so I'm again short 4 uses. And today it's weighing 14.33 grams. So I'm down 0.01 grams. And in total, we are down just about 0.08 grams. So it's a nice slow, steady progress. And this is another similar story where this is a very like taupey, dark shade, kind of smoky, not really what I love to wear in the spring and summer months. So it's kind of been a challenge for me to reach for. It actually would have been a good thing to incorporate today, but I was just really wanting to lean into my purples. This is like a kind of a purpley brown, but it didn't get used. Hopefully we'll use it more. Maybe once we're in the summer season and I'm not going to work every day and I'm okay with wearing some more smoky looks, I will reach for this one. You can, I'll do a little swatch for you so you can see what I'm talking about here as far as the color goes. It's a really pretty shade. It's just not really fresh and bright for this time of year. There it is. You can see how pretty it is, but it's just not what I'm loving to reach for right now. So we'll get into it soon. I'm gonna continue trying to reach for it at least a couple times each month and continue my progress on it and hopefully play some catch up once we start getting into like September, October time of year. So that one is staying in and it will be in for the remainder of the year. Next item is in this Charlotte Tilbury packaging, but it is actually a Frankened blush from Hourglass. There are 2 Hourglass blushes Frankened in here, but they are such light, luminescent shades that I've been using this as a highlighter. Here's what this blush slash highlighter was looking like when I brought it into the project in January. It was weighing 53.54 grams. I've been really happy with the amount of progress I've been able to make on this, and it's been really satisfying to see it jump from month to month and watch this pan get bigger and bigger. This was a product that shattered and broke, so it's actually so great that I'm able to use this product and not have it just go to waste because I absolutely adore Hourglass blushes. Here's what this blush was looking like last month. It was weighing 52.09 grams. I reached for it 15 times this month, making for 77 uses total, and here's what it's looking like today. Today it's weighing 51.88 grams, so I've used 0.21 grams of product, and you can see how small it is getting. The pan in there is huge. We are working away at these edges now, and it's very delicate in this pan. It could shatter at any moment, so for that reason, it will not be coming with me on my trip to Europe. So unfortunately, it's not going to get a lot of use in the next month, but I'm going to use it up until I leave, and as soon as I get back, I'll get right back into using it. So hopefully we have a little bit of progress to share on it next update, but I have no doubt that this is going to be emptied out during this year, if not in the next couple months. So very, very soon. Very satisfied to see it getting all this use on it, and I'm very much looking forward to finishing up this product eventually. So that one's staying in, but I'm really happy with what we've done. The next item is my Nars Cream Bronzer, and my goal for this item is also to use it up. I brought this into the project in February, and it was weighing 52.77 grams and looking like this. This one has also been pretty slow and steady, but I have been making significant progress, if not visually, weight-wise. I've been seeing big jumps from month to month, and that always feels good. But we are definitely seeing that pan getting ever so slightly larger from month to month. Here's what it was looking like last month. It was weighing 50.29 grams. I reached for it 23 times this month, making for 88 uses total, and here's what it's looking like today. Today it's weighing 49.35 grams, so I've used 0.94 grams of product in the past month, and I just think that that is a great number, almost a whole gram of product. I love this bronzer so much. It's just been a joy to use, and I'm so glad I'm panning it. It is an expensive product. It's a cream product, so I don't want it going to waste. I don't want to waste any of the money I spent on it, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it this year. I'm really going to try. But you know, just with consistent use, it's just gotta happen naturally. If I don't finish it this year, I will definitely roll it into next year. But hey, we still have 7 months to go. We have all of June and then the rest of the year to go. So I'm getting ahead of myself. I feel like this year is just flying by. So we'll see what happens in the next 7 months, and I'm excited to keep sharing this progress with you. But for now, it's staying in, and I am very much enjoying the experience of panning it. Next item is this lipstick from Lancome. This is the shade number 246, and I've been using this lipstick mostly as a cream blush, also occasionally as a lipstick, but most of the use that I am showing for you is coming from using it on my cheeks, which I do have it on my cheeks today. I've been using my cream, bronzer, and blush, and then topping those with my powder, bronzers, and blushes, just to, you know, increase that wear time and make my makeup last all day, and it really does work well. So here's what this lipstick was looking like when I first brought it into the project in February. It was weighing 26.41 grams. I reached for it pretty consistently over the past few months, using it as that blush, and we've been seeing very gradual change on this bullet from month to month. Here's what it was looking like last month. It was weighing 28.7 grams. I reached for it 24 times this month, making for 94 uses total, and here's what it's looking like today. Today it's down to 28.47 grams, so I've used 0.23 grams of product, and we do have a slight little jump from last month to this month. I actually have been drawing this in my book, so I'll show you what it looks like there. Okay, this little blue section that I've shaded in is the amount of product I used from last month to this month. So for me, I think that's a really good jump, and I am gonna just keep chipping away at this one. I think this lipstick might be with me till the end of the year, especially using it as a blush. I don't use a ton of product, so it's going quite slowly, much more slowly than it would if I was wearing it as a lipstick on a regular basis. But I'm gonna bring this one with me to Europe. I'm going to try to wear it on my lips more consistently over the next few months, now that we are in the summer season, when a bright bubblegum pink like this really suits the weather and the season. And I hope to make a bigger jump for you by the next update. But for now, I'm really happy with the progress that I have been able to make, and I am hopeful that we should be able to finish up this lipstick before this year is over, which ultimately is my goal. Next item is the powder bronzer that I am currently panning. This is from Tarte. This is the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, and my goal for this one also is to finish it up. Here's what it was looking like when I first brought it into the project in March. It was weighing 75.59 grams, and I've been making some pretty nice jumps on it from month to month. I am not feeling very hopeful that I'm going to be able to finish it this year, but again, the year is young. We're going to continue to reach for it every day, and we'll see what happens to it. Here's what it was looking like last month. It was weighing 74.9 grams. I reached for it 25 times this month, making for 72 uses total, and here's what it's looking like today. It's weighing 24.28 grams, so I've used 0.62 grams of product. And while I have made a great jump from each month, there's still a lot of product remaining in this pan, and I'm feeling a little bit less hopeful that I'm going to be able to finish it this year. I'm definitely going to try my best. I'm going to keep reaching for it every day, but especially on this side of the pan, it is fully up to the top, I've been trying to concentrate my brush a little bit more on this side to get it worn down a little bit, but the progress has been quite slow. I just don't reach for a ton of this product since I'm already wearing the bronzer. Maybe I'll try and reach for it a little bit more on its own. Who knows? But we're going to continue to use it consistently and just see what happens. Again, if I don't finish it this year, I'll roll it into next year, but the year is still young. We still have a lot of time, and it's just fun to watch this pan expand in the meantime. So that one also will be staying in for quite a bit longer. Next item is the lip gloss I am panning. This is from Fenty Beauty. This is the Heat formula in the shade Hot Cherry. So I brought this into the project in March and it was looking like this. It was weighing 32.24 grams. My goal for this one is to use it up, and I've been making really great jumps on it from month to month. Here's what it was looking like in April, and we also had another great jump in May. Here's what it was looking like then. It was weighing 30.95 grams. I reached for it 12 times this month, making for 31 uses total, and here's what it's looking like today. Today it's weighing 30.13 grams, so I've used 0.82 grams of product in the past month, and we are getting very low. I messed it up. It fell down in the little container I'm using, but it is down below all the letters. It's like way down here in the packaging once it's all level, and I think I should be able to finish this one up in the next month. That is going to be my goal. It's coming with me to Europe. It's going to be my pocket lip gloss, and we might even have to take the stopper out soon to really get the remainder of that product out. But I'm feeling very hopeful that this one will be empty by the next update, and that will be very satisfying to have a lip gloss finished in this project. So exciting progress there, and we are very close to the finish line. Next item is a little sample size item from Super Goop. This is the Glow Screen Sunscreen in SPF 40, and my goal for this is to use up this little sample. I brought this into the project in April. It was weighing 14.16 grams and looking like this. I reached for it 7 times in the first month, and here's what it was looking like last month. It was down to 10.8 grams, and during the past month I reached for this 2 additional times, making for 9 uses total, and here's what it's looking like today. Today it's weighing 9.69 grams. So I've used 1.11 grams of product, and I think there's just a couple more uses left in there. I haven't used it up because it is living in my travel makeup bag, and I have other sunscreens that I'm reaching for on my daily basis at home. So this is going to go in my travel makeup. It's going to be used up in Europe for sure. Maybe like 3 or 4 more uses in there, maybe a few more, but I have no doubt that this will be empty by the next update, and then we can bring in something new. But for now, this one is also staying in, but we are ever so close to finishing it up. And I do like this product. It has a really nice glow to it, but I typically prefer mineral sunscreens over chemical sunscreens, so it's not a product that I would purchase. Next item is the foundation that I am panning. This is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation Sunscreen. It has SPF something, it doesn't say on here, but I have the shade 40 Natural Buff. I have been loving this foundation, and it has been an absolute joy to pan so far, and it's actually going quite fast. So here's what it was looking like when I first brought it into the project last month. It was weighing 38.51 grams. I reached for it 25 times this past month, making for 25 uses total, and here's what it's looking like today. Today it's weighing 29.24 grams, so I've used 9.27 grams of product, and I think I'm about halfway done with this foundation, which is surprising to me. I didn't think it would come that fast. You can see here how skinny it's getting. This will be my only foundation that I bring with me to Europe. So I will continue to make great progress on this foundation, and I don't think it'll be empty by the next update, but it probably will be very close to being empty by the next update, which is kind of a bummer because I really like it, and I'm surprised it's going as fast as it is, but it's kind of perfect because, you know what, I just noticed that it is officially expired. It expired in March of this year. So it's a good thing that I'm using it fast. And that just means that we'll get to work on a new foundation very soon. Really loving this one. It's a beautiful summer foundation, nice medium coverage, goes on so seamlessly, and it just sits beautifully on the skin. So I really do recommend this one. Next item is the lip liner that I'm currently trying to work on. I'm not using this one up, but I want to use this shade at least 10 times. That is my goal for all of my lip liners this year. This is the ColourPop Lippie pencil in the shade Frenchie, and it's a beautiful blue toned red shade, and you best believe that this lip liner is coming with me to Europe. Here's what this lip liner was looking like last month. It was weighing 6.75 grams. I only reached for it 1 time this month, so we're not going to have any jump as far as weight goes. It's still weighing 6.75 grams, and that means I have 9 more uses to go, and it is going in my travel bag. I can't wait to wear the shade Frenchie in France and, you know, walk the streets of the Seine with a red lip and a beret. How French. I'm not really gonna wear a beret. Maybe I am. Do people wear berets in France in the summer? Probably not. It's gonna be like 80 degrees, so probably not. But a red lip is very apropos for a French vacation. So I'm excited to pack this in my bag and hopefully get 9 uses before the next update. Similar story is this eyeliner that I'm panning from Urban Decay. This is the shade Deviant. It's one of their 24/7 glide-on pencils. It's a beautiful like metallic blue shade. I've had it for years and I love it, love it, love it. My goal for the year is to use this 25 times and I have just 22 uses to go. So my goal for the project, rolling it in, is 22 uses. Here's what it was looking like when I brought it into the project last month. It was weighing 4.81 grams. I reached for it 2 times this month. And here's what it's looking like today. It's weighing 4.77 grams, so I used 0.04 grams of product, and I now have 20 more uses to go on this. I'm also gonna be bringing this with me on my trip. I love a little pop of blue in the summertime, so if I can use it like 5 or 6 more times each in the next couple months, I can definitely hit that goal and get this one rolled out. And check out that goal for my plan to pan list for 2025, and that would feel great. So those are my 13 items, and I normally would just leave it where it is since I'm well over 10 items, but since I have decluttered this item without meeting goal on it, I want to bring in an item just for fun. And I decided to bring in this Fenty Beauty powder foundation. This is their Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 210. And I want to finish this year. It's on my 2025 plan to pan list, but I'm using it every day. It's not really something I need to have in a project to try and pan it. However, I recently finally hit pan on it. So it has a nice little shiny pan right there. And I just think it's so satisfying to watch pans expand. And I did not want to deprive any of you of that experience of watching this pan get bigger and bigger and bigger in these videos. So here's what it's looking like today. I hit pan on it a few weeks ago and it's already getting to be a pretty nice size. I still have quite a bit of product remaining in there, but why not track this with all of you in this project just for funsies? Today this powder is weighing 70.38 grams and I am pretty confident that I should be able to finish it up this year without much trouble. So that is all for my rolling project pan update. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if my energy was a little down today. I'm just a little spread thin right now, and energy is a very limited resource for me these days. So I am just doing my best, and I'm just really happy and fulfilled with myself that I was able to get this video filmed. So now the hard part is getting it edited and up for you guys, but I'll have a 10-hour plane ride to hopefully get some of that work done for you. So thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. You are a real one, but I appreciate you so much just for being here and watching this video. Go ahead and give it a quick thumbs up before you leave. It really would help me out a lot. I'm sending my love out to you wherever you are in the world that this video finds you, and I hope you're doing well, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. But until then, please take care. Adieu.